What is up, y'all? Today we will be talking about the Washington Wizards and, if I think they can be a playoff team, trades that I think they should make, stuff like that. But first off, let's get the YouTube stuff out of the way and then we can go on to basketball. If you enjoy daily sports videos on the NBA, the NFL, college football, and college basketball, make sure you subscribe to my channel, man. It would help me out a ton. And if you like this video, just like the video. It's that simple. Let's get into it. So, the Washington Wizards, they made probably a surprising move the offseason in trading for Russell Westbrook, quite honestly. I personally did not think it would happen, but it did. And now people believe that the Wizards are playoff contenders. Or, yeah, playoff contenders. So, first off, let's talk about that. So, in my opinion, you have to look and say, hey, how many teams in the East are actually playoff contenders? You got the Celtics, Heat, Raptors, Nets, Bucks, 76ers. That's six right there, y'all. Maybe the Pacers, maybe the Magic, maybe the Hawks, and maybe the Wizards. Now, obviously, there could be a surprise team in there that does really well, and there could be a surprise team in there that does really bad. We just don't know that. But what can we say about the Washington Wizards? We can say that they have the best guard duo in the East in Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. And this is more of a statement to Bradley Beal's greatness than Russell Westbrook because Bradley Beal, okay, he can do everything for this team, and he has everything on offense at least. Russell Westbrook, I would hope, takes some of that stress off the man because he is probably getting mad miles on his legs right now, and that can't be good longer term. So the Wizards are in a kind of a weird place. They got veteran guys, but they also have, rookies such as Roy Hachimura. Roy Hachimura is not a rookie, but Deni Avdija, the guy from Israel, I believe, he played in the Israel leagues, and Roy Hachimura, who played in Japan or was born in Japan, I believe. And so, long story short, this is a mixture of younger guys and veteran talents, and then you just kind of have Thomas Bryant just thrown in there randomly. Um, so I personally believe that they should attempt to develop their younger guys while contending for a playoff spot. Sometimes that works, and sometimes it does not. But I feel like in the East, particularly, it could work, especially with the potential to make a deep run. Being only an upset or two away. I mean, why not, right? I'm not going to say that they should try and trade away Russell Westbrook or Bradley Beal, believe it or not. Um, why do I say this? I mean, obviously, if one of them requests a trade, they should try and trade him. But I think I think that they should not trade him because, quite honestly, they are playoff contenders. Not necessarily championship contenders, but they are playoff contenders, y'all. And we have to respect that. And if they get in as, say, like the seventh or the eighth seed, now I'm not saying they pull off an upset, but if they did, that would be huge to the younger guys, huge to the older guys, just huge to everyone on that roster. Um, so I think the Wizards can contend for the playoffs. We've made that clear. But there is one area, I guess, that I'd like to see them improve before they, actually, go out and start contending for the playoffs. Is what I'm trying to say here. A guy that I think they should trade for is what I'm trying to say. And it's not necessarily a guy I think they should trade for. It's just a guy that I think that, a guy that I think they need to get off the team. Or not necessarily off the team, but a guy that they need to get an upgrade for. And that is Thomas Bryant. Now, Thomas Bryant went to Indiana. I've been watching Thomas Bryant for a long time, okay? I personally do not think he is all of that good. At the very least, when he goes up against, say, Joel Embiid and Bam Adebayo and, the elite centers that the East has, he is not going to have a fun time, let me tell you that. And it proved to be the Celtics' downfall likely this past postseason against the freaking Miami Heat. Yeah. Their lack of a good, strong center. They had Daniel Tyson, and he was just abused every possession, basically. So, I feel like they can get an upgrade over Thomas Bryant. Now, who might that be? Well, that is, complicated. Obviously, you could go for the Superstar Edition. Try and, add a guy like Nikola Vucevic. I mean, something like that. You could also go younger and try and add, say, a dude like Wendell Carter, for example. But honestly, at the end of the day, I think all they need is a good veteran center to start. Thomas Bryant, he could be good in a couple of years. He could be good this year. But I just don't think he's, the future at the center position. Backup, maybe. But future starter, no. I'd love to see him, just get a better veteran guy. I mean, there are tons of options out there. Tristan Thompson would have been a good one. Aaron Baines would have been a good one. Right? There are tons of dudes out there that they could have gotten. And now there is one possibility that I have not brought up, and it's playing Roy Hachimura at the 5 and going small ball. Now, I personally don't think they do this. I just don't think it works out that well. Of Roy Hachimura, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's more of a small forward that can play big. I might be mistaken about that, but quite honestly, I feel like this roster is decent as it is now, but getting a decent center, meaning a veteran center that knows how to actually guard big men better. Teams like the Orlando Magic, they had overstocked at the center slash power forward position. You might be able to get some. Thomas Bryant, that's the Wizard center. That's the guy we're talking about right now. Apologies. The Orlando Magic would be a good team, in my opinion, to hit up and see, hey, could we get one of your centers off you? Because they're just overstocked at the position. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. Thomas Bryant, I have nothing against you. I just think they could do better. And yeah. So for the Wizards, quick recap. I think they'll be borderline playoff guys. They'll probably be up in contention for a while. Don't know if they actually make it, but we shall see. And it will be a fun time for the Wizards. So, as I said before, if you like the video, just like the video on YouTube. It's that simple, y'all. And subscribe for daily sports content. I post daily, I stated before, and I post about the NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball. And if you have a video suggestion for me or something like that, just leave it down in the comments. And speaking of the comments, if you're a Wizards fan, if you're a basketball fan, if you are a person that can type out a comment, just comment down below something. Let's have a talk, y'all. Wizards fans, you're obviously going to know more about this situation than me. So talk to me about it. And yeah, let's have a conversation, y'all. So thank you so much for, watching the video, and I just hope you all have an amazing day.